Hello everyone, while continuing the natural resources, today we will talk about the in-text questions that are given at the page number 201. So let's get started. Question number first says, what are the different states in which water is found during the water cycle? As we have seen, water cycle comprises of the three steps, and that is evaporation, condensation and precipitation. So in the process of evaporation, conversion of water into water vapor takes place. This water is in the form of liquid state, while this water vapor is in the form of gaseous state. The second step is condensation, in which the conversion of water vapor into water droplets takes place. So water vapor here is in the form of gaseous state. The next step is the condensation, in which the water vapor rises up, cools down and expands, and it combines with the smoke and dust that are suspended in the air to form fine water droplets. When this accumulation of more water droplets condensed it, and this process is called condensation. Now the third step is the precipitation. Precipitation is the process in which this heavy water droplets that is formed by the accumulation of more water droplets. So when it becomes, these water droplets when becomes heavy and cannot hold more water anymore, then it falls down in the form of rain, and this rain can be in the form of snow or ice, that is the solid state, or in the form of hail, that is the irregular shaped ice. So it is also in the solid form. And the third one is slit. Slit is the large water drops. So this is about water cycle. Next question says, name two biologically important compounds that contain both oxygen and nitrogen. So the answer is, biological compounds that contains both oxygen and nitrogen are nitrites and nitrates. So this is the nitrite, NO2 ion, and nitrate is NO3 ion. As we have seen that almost 78% of nitrogen is present in the atmosphere, but living organisms cannot directly utilize this nitrogen. Only living organisms can utilize this nitrogen once it is converted into the nitrogenous compound. Soil absorbs nitrogen whenever it is in the form of nitrates and nitrites, that is the simplest nitrogenous compound made of nitrogen and oxygen. The next question says, list any three human activities which would lead to an increase in the carbon dioxide content of air. And the answer is, human activities that increases carbon dioxide content in the atmosphere are, first, the use of refrigerator, air conditioners, as this releases carbon dioxide gas, and cutting of trees also increases the percentage of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, as the plants utilizes carbon dioxide in the for the process of photosynthesis. The next is use of two-wheeler and four-wheeler that requires fossil fuels. So this also increases carbon dioxide and produces carbon dioxide and other gases. The burning of wood and cow dung cakes also produces carbon dioxide. So these are the some human activities that increases carbon dioxide content in the atmosphere. The next question says, what is greenhouse effect? So as we have seen, it is the trapping or capturing of the radiation of sun by Earth's atmosphere, that is in the form of greenhouse gases that makes the atmosphere warm. So such type of effect is called greenhouse effect, and the greenhouse gases are carbon dioxide, water vapors, nitrogen dioxide, methane and chlorofluorocarbons. The name of greenhouse effect is based on the greenhouse nursery, as this nursery is made of glass, and this glass also traps the radiation of sun and thus keeps the atmosphere warm inside the nursery. So this effect is named greenhouse effect on the basis of greenhouse nursery. One of the important thing about greenhouse gases is that these gases are important for the survival of living organisms on the earth, but now the percentage of these gases are increasing and thus creating different type of problems. So the next question is, what are the two forms of oxygen found in the atmosphere? So the two forms of oxygen found in the atmosphere are oxygen, that is the diatomic form, in which a molecule of one molecule contains two oxygen atoms, and ozone that is the triatomic form, that is O3. It is a molecule that contains three oxygen atoms. So this is all about the in-text questions. Thank you.